What up, baby? What's up, baby? Can you turn the alarm off for me, baby? Oh, shit. Later, boys. Beat me up, Scotty. Yo, see ya, what up? What up, boys? Hey, yo, see ya, I got this grenade on deck. Yo, get that out of here, bro! Oh! We out, boys!
Welcome back, my amigos! What up, though? It's the profanity lace, mustache thick Nigerian wearing.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
We do not care.
We don't care.
You already know I got a fire video. You already know that. You already know it's about a Glock, obviously. What else? I wrote this down. I don't know. We ain't about to waste no time. We're about to get straight to it. Alright, so you already know that it's a Glock. But have you seen this Glock?
Magic, right?
Barrel? So shiny. Isn't she lovely? Yes. Yes, she is clear. No bullets in our magazine. Our magazine is clear. Barrel. Right? My barrel got scratched up when I first got this gun done. So again, when I got the gun originally, the iron sights had the hole cut, but there was no relief for this to go on. So once I put the iron sight on with the screw and then I rack it, the barrel would just be sticking out. And that shit, that was so frustrating. And it was frustrating because I know I'm gonna have to send the gun back. And I'm gonna have to wait. And you know how long when you send your products out, your stuff out, you know how long you be having to wait. I never thought about getting any of my guns ported until I got this ported and the Echelon ported, and damn, I should have did it a long time ago. I'm telling you, dude, if you never shot a ported gun, it's a totally different experience. It's way smoother, way flatter, depending on what type of port you get though. If you don't have your at least one gun ported, or at least thought about it, you crazy. And they gave me the window cuts. Porting on this gun is absolutely a must-have in my opinion. When I first got the gun, I liked it, don't get me wrong, but I just felt like that there had to be a way that I could at least spice this gun up to where at least to want to go to the range enough to shoot it, because I'm all about comfort. So when I first got the gun, one thing that I noticed that I absolutely disliked was the undercut. Undercut was just way too much. Yeah, for me the undercut was just a little bit too it dug into my hand too much. So like when I would go to grip, like you see the undercut would dig into my hand, but you see how I undercut it, it's literally, she just hit perfect. And like I have absolutely no issues. And I highly advise you to undercut your guns if you have the capability to do so, to save yourself the money, because hell no, I ain't about to, no. Alright, iron sights. Those are our iron sights. Just some basic iron sights, nothing special. That's a green dot, that's a hollow sun. Hollow sun, don't know the name exactly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And this one is not multi-reticle, and I think this is one of the smallest windows I have. And these irons, I have a 1 lower third co-witness. The eye of Rise, our backplate, that's a must-have, no questions asked. Stippling was done by me, of course. You already know this, because I'm not sending my guns off to get worked on nobody. If anybody gonna work on them, it's gonna be me, point blank period. So if anything happens or they get damaged, the only person I could blame is me. Pistol light, I highly advise you, if you do not have a pistol light, to get one. Me, I got a pistol light on every single pistol that I have. Every single pistol that I have has a pistol light on it. Well, see, I'm capping, not every single pistol light, but the ones that I handle majority of the time, or the ones that I would go for, you know what I'm saying, those are the ones that have a weapon light. These are bright. Actually, I thought these batteries were dead. I must have had these confused with the other batteries, but
No way.
batteries, they don't really last that long. Generally these batteries in my weapons last for about, I want to say, if I'm like dry firing and like, you know what I'm saying, like messing around with it or whatnot, toying with it, They would last probably for about 2 months. 2 months is probably the longest, and I had to get them changed out. And these, I haven't even changed these, so I have no clue why these batteries have any life in them. Like seriously, I really don't know, but they do, and I'm happy about that. So fuck it. Trigger. Let's talk trigger. Trigger is way better than the stock trigger. Here's the creep, wall, break, reset. It's a very forceful reset too. It like force your finger forward off the trigger. The gun that I'm most familiar with is a Gen 4 Glock 22. 40 cal snappy, bro. 40 cal snappy, but I'm still about to give me a Glock 22 regardless. And I'm gonna done her up. I'm gonna put a light on her. I'm gonna put a laser on her, SRO on her, or aim point acro. Something fire, bro. I cannot wait. And I'm also actually, believe it or not, I'm gonna do the exact same thing with my Glock 45. I'm gonna done her up and slap her on the dress too. That's an absolute must. Now, and that partly is why the reason I like my Glock trigger over the Echelon trigger, even though my Echelon is my baby. But that is why I love the Glock trigger, because it's that reset. Like it forces, like watch this, watch it again. See now why it forces my finger off the trigger. Yeah, that's way better than the stock trigger on this gun. Is the best trigger on any Glock that I've ever shot, and I say that because it's predictable. The original trigger, man, it just was a Debbie Downer, bro. It was like, I don't care if I was dry firing, I don't care if I was at the range. Anytime I pulled the trigger, the break was always different. It was never ever consistent. It was never consistent. So really, it's like shit. I call that unreliable. If I don't know when it's gonna break, then it's unreliable to me. So I went and I think I spent $100 on this trigger, I believe. About 100. Yeah, about 100. It was definitely worth it. Glock Performance Enhancement trigger, definitely copy one. Now, before I customized this gun, I was not into Glocks, bro. Glocks was not my thing. I was more into like Springfield. I was more into SIG. I got a few SIGs. SIGs is actually one of my favorites, but SIG is not messing with my Glock, bro. I'm sorry, it's just not, man. Like, bro, the grip I get on my Glock, dog, you cannot knock this out of my hand. I don't, bro. It's not fault. It's nothing. Like I'm telling you, man. Like one hand grip, man, bro. You're not getting this from me. That is why I absolutely so glad that I went and I stippled it, and I just took a chance and I stippled it myself, and not wait a whole bunch of time for somebody else to do something else for me, and I did it myself. I advise you highly to get into gunsmithing. I'm not a gunsmith myself. I advise you to get into fixing and tuning your guns yourself, because I do all my gun parts myself. And when I put this trigger in right here, this was like my, I want to say my, this was like my fourth trigger. I put in a trigger on 2 SIG, put the trigger in on a, what was that, AR, and I put a trigger, and this was, I think this was my 4th one, and took it to the range. Since I changed out the trigger, run flawlessly. Don't pay somebody else to fix your guns. Fix your guns your damn self. Oh yeah, baby. And yes, she is ETS, boys. Hey, my ETS don't jam. I don't know, hey, y'all ETS jammer boys, y'all stay away from me. My ETS don't jam. I've put about 200 through this ETS, and I have had 0 malfunctions. 0 malfunction. 0 malfunction. So if your ETS jamming, hey baby, I don't know what to tell you though. Hey, it sound like a you problem, baby. Undercut is an absolute must for me on any Glock that I'm rocking. So when I get my Glock 45 and I get my Glock 22, absolute undercut, no questions asked, because this just digs into my hand too much without it being undercut. And even though I got a stippled underneath, I sandpapered it down so it's not that rough on my hand, and it feels absolutely perfect. And the grip, you just can't beat it. Period, man. This is like, I feel like it's cemented into my hand, if that makes sense. I feel like it's glued in my hands, and that's how I like all my guns to feel. Because I'm big on on grip. If the gun ain't got no grip, if it's slipping and sliding, I'm passing. Cause all my guns anyway, they gotta have some type of grip, tape, or texture on them or something like that. I mean, I paid my money for them, so I intend on getting the full experience. I'm not about to waste my time, and I wouldn't advise you to waste your time either. Hey, y'all boys need to stop being so shy. Like the video. I ain't asking you for no money. I'm just asking you to like the video. That's it. That's it. That's it.
I love you.
I just know something bad is going to happen.
Yeah, it's me. Didn't I tell your ass subscribe? I bet you will not.